Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna assume it does work, even though there's a weird echo right now. Looks like we've got it working. Ah, they did update it. Fantastic. So, hello everyone, my name is Master Kari, and welcome to my Elements Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. What's up, guys? What's up? I haven't slept all night. I stayed up all night talking to my friend, so I didn't get to stream. I was distracting myself for some reason. But I am, and there's some things we need to discuss. I tried to stream them, I think 4 or 5 times. It did not work. There's stuff in the weekly. We'll get to that in a second. Let me actually go over. Let me see the unit ranks. Please be first. Lopez always wins. God damn it! Why do we always lose? By 10 billion? Come on. To by 100, or is it 10 trillion? I fucking don't know. Chemo based tools, FTL, Mad Ninny, Scroll Devil. What? This guy had 90 trillion. Dude. Nah, bro, there's no way you had 90. How did you have 90 trillion? Or is that 90 billion? Am I tripping balls? Million, 10 million, 100 million. Oh, okay. He has 90 billion. That's more believable than... I can't see. But that's our unicorn's land. I was like 90 trillion in 2 days? There's no way you're legit. But it's 90 billion. It's legit. I don't know how it's legit, but whatever. Solo ranking. Keep giving me stuff. They changed the stupid thing. So much stuff to explain. There's new, we're gonna get into PvP. I'm gonna show you guys how PvP works without having to read it off. So you open PvP, you go to PvP, and then you PvP. No, you go to Coliseum, click PvP. You can see I've done my tries yesterday and a few days before. You click begin. You drag and drop whatever shit that I just completely. Okay, no, it holds the number so you don't forget. It holds the number so you don't forget when you drag it. You can optimize the metals, which I do not suggest doing. I completely suggest that you I completely suggest that you guys go through and organize what metals you want where and all that good stuff. Shit. I need to go to my equipment. Let's go to my equipment since we're streaming anyway. That doesn't go there. And in fact, that metal. Yeah, in fact, this metal needs to go. Right? Am I wrong? This is almost a 2 multiplier. Her. And then these all get a boost, right? What is the point? Upright strength by 2, strength by 7, PSM strength by 6, lowers target's defense by 3. So, Double casting her lowers your target's defense to max. Light metal and let's see what else we can find. Not that. Just 3 slightly powerful hits. Might be a bit much to have that there. She's not going to deal as much here, but okay, I really want to add like a power metal at the end of all this. Like a strong metal. And the only metal I can think of that could even remotely handle it for the job. Doesn't Raijin do metal damage? Yeah, but it's a 3 orb metal. Why am I on my phone? It's weird. No. I'm not going to bed. You don't tell me to go to sleep. You were supposed to bring me cigarettes and I would have went to sleep, but I was too stressed out to go to sleep. Not my fault. Don't make excuses. Don't tell me to go to sleep. I'm not doing anything today. Because I don't feel like it. If you're watching my stream, no, I don't feel like it. I'm not going to bed. You quit bothering me about it. I'm not like you guys. I don't need to sleep all the time. I've spent most of my life sleeping. I can probably spend in 20 years and not sleep. I need that strength or that extra attack. That would be super. I think these are good. I really would like to get some more attacks in, but as we all know, well, let me check this. One turn, strength, upright strength, magic. Does this in fact remove the necessity for that metal? I believe so. Which would make it perfect for... Actually, this is kind of crazy what I'm about to do. This gives me triple cast here. And then... What is she going on about? For real? Because I am not tired, I am stressed out, I have no cigarettes. There. I should send. What do you guys think? Max out. We know max attack, max defense. He's gonna hit super hard. Is this a 2-turn? Or 2 turns? Interesting. I don't need to reverse cast Kari. I need to cast something else. For damage. So it's 4 hits, raises magic strength by 7 tiers from turn. Oh, we already have magic strength. And I can get the 4 hits from anywhere, really. That's just a normal metal. That's not enough damage. Let's see. Deals 6 hits for 1 turn. Raises strength and upright strength and magic strength by 7. So this maxes out. This maxes out completely all the stats, and then I have a blank space where I can't really do anything. I'm not sure what to do here. What do I? What? Maybe you have boost stats. You see it? You know, you don't. Ah, my game reset. I hope it saved. That was lame. Incredibly awkward timing, bro. Hey. No. Don't start. No. Hush. Lay down. Have her crying again. Not gonna be having that today. I dealt with that like 4 days in a row where she woke up like 3 or 4 times all night. It was like bursting into tears for no reason. I don't understand it. And it was really annoying at some point. I don't care how mean that sounds, you haven't dealt with it. Unless you done dealt with it. What they do? Double the time you get? I swear it was 30, now it's 60. I actually have no idea why it's doing that. Let me check these. Yeah, this one needs equipment checked. I'm not sure actually. This triple casts him, which is really cool. That happens to be slot 3, don't it? Yeah, it does. Most damage. Most damage ever, actually. And so slot 1. Irrelevant slot. Copy. Reverse. We also didn't level you up, did we? And you're all kinds of strong. God dang it, your strength is high, bro. Those 5 moderately powerful hits. Rip. Need to check my gear. Okay. 16 away. I just need another 96 and then I'll hit. I think I get boosts or something. I need another 96. It won't be long before I get another 96 medal. I actually don't need to boost Ventus as much as I need to boost Sora. So Sora needs the 3.02 on Sleeping Lion. And then I think my medal slot here, a good place to do this is if I copy him, go into him, follow with him, and copy you here. So let's go back. We need to start with our strongest two, which is magic to speed to power. So let's confirm it. We know you're stronger. You're weaker. You must be the same. So average. Let's try it. The way it works is it goes by how much score you can get. So he's got defense boost 3, which is not bad. I have 4, but he doesn't have max. So it means I can hit him with all my power. So we're just gonna go like this real quick and do 12.4 million. Try to cheat our way into there. And because of what we just did, his damage is like completely jacked up. Plus defense boost 4 all over the place. He won't be able to hit us. I mean, by the time he gets to his last medal, yeah, he won't even be halfway. He's not even a third of the way yet. Then we'll switch into complete power with a defense boost. Because we still have a defense boost 4, see? Which does crazy stops. It stops so much damage. It's ridiculous. See that 36,000? Like, that should have been 300,000. So he just did all his medals. And we just stopped all of his damage. 12.2 damage. Now watch. Watch what I do. He has defense boost 4, but watch this proc rate that I just decimate his upright damage right there. Defense boost. Don't matter when they do this much damage. It should do more. The one times that I do hit should be... Oh, he got me here. I didn't expect him to have a defense boost 4. Even a 3 max would not have stopped as much damage as you saw. He has no defense boost. I bet he's got like 4 Lexiuses or something really dumb. I already see trouble up the horizon. Bro. I was in that app. He won, whatever. It's fine. It's okay if you lose. Can't win them all. He shouldn't have had this much power. I don't know how he got so many medals. It's like he drew all of them, but if I wouldn't have pulled 30 times for Axel, man, and not got it on the, it missed like, I got 29 pulls for Axel and didn't get the guaranteed. I haven't heard that noise in a long time. I almost don't ever die. Yeah, I just gained a lot of position by doing that. Now if you optimize your medals, it does that. Which I can't even lie is like the stupidest thing ever. Yeah, it's like super stupid. I just fucked it all up. So watch, you wouldn't get rid of it, and then you go to the next Keyblade and just get rid of it because it's fucking horrible. Oh my god, I don't even need that. Why is that there? I could kill everyone like normally with this Keyblade, so. We'll put all our supers first. We do have sub slots on, but I can't get past the magic without swap medals. We don't want that one. Don't want that one first. Which magic do we want last, though? Is a specific medal I want last, or what about Sleeping Lion? Interesting. For Sleeping Lion, we could do some stuff. We could run here. We also have Stained Glass. Actually, Stained Glass needs to come first. This doesn't do any damage. SP attack when it's with 30 inflicts more damage with one enemy left, includes raid boss parts. This should do max damage, but I'm gonna want to max proc here, and then actually I can max proc here. I don't need that medal. Here, because this one doesn't need to do as much. It just needs the effect, the upright defense by 2. 1 turn, upright strength and upright strength. Target's defense by 4, so that makes target's defense by 8. And their speed defense by max. Attack boost of 40% at the start of the Keyblade. What is wrong here? Is it It's you're the one fucking it up. Level up. It's like jacking up my keyblade. Lexius, you cannot be here, unfortunately. I mean, Lexius, if you don't mind coming back. Actually, hmm. Technically, this puts Juan here. Juan Dig. Um, I'm just trying to think. Um, these medals are really funny to try to mess with. Some of them make sense and some of them don't. Um, there's this medal again. It's a powerful metal. 13 exceptionally powerful hits. That's 4 exceptionally powerful hits. Those targets magic. Yeah, like this one would be good. But you gotta have the rest of this metal, which is a tier 4, by the way. There are also other aquas too. It's 9 hits, lowers defense by 2 tiers, so it's a tier 6. Arg. It's a tier 6, the same one actually. What? That's a speed metal. Why is that a speed metal? Whatever. Great covers your turn. Doesn't do no damage at all. Okay, deals 8 insanely powerful hits if you do that. I mean, I guess we could do this. That's all I got. Anyway, whatever. We'll go to the next two later. 20-day speed, magic, and then we're gonna end on a high note with power. Let's see. Deals 4 hits, 1 turn, SP attack 1 is 30. Inflicts 1 damage with 1 knot. Well, this can go whatever, I guess. So we need to organize. Okay, so we've used both stained glass. So let us. We know you're here. Or does it not matter? Because if it doesn't matter, then light, light, dark, dark. Well, we know we have a chance for power here. Serious issue. That we need to question. The higher the slot number versus a metal that can do as much damage as possible. Which I think I just managed to do. So let's go back. Now that we've done all these adjustments, I'm gonna go home when my wife gets home. Go to bed when my wife gets home, because I'm like, she messaged me again, and I just didn't see it. Why am I stressed out? Because I'm in pain all the time, and it won't stop. And no matter what I do, it's like, okay. Should we do power first? Because these are 2 turns, and then it should bleed over into... You know, I don't know. Dark Knowledge seems to be strongest. Followed by 3 wishes. Doesn't do as much. But didn't I like Sleeping Lion? Like, yeah, I had the double. The lower multipliers, but it's not like the biggest deal here. I guess confirm that way. And then find the lowest strength, which is... Yeah, okay. We'll try this. This could work. Copy era. No damage, obviously. He's got 33 max, that's funny. It's cute that you have a 3 max, because I'm about to decimate your whole entire defense. That's cute. Oh, that's so adorable. What? Are you fucking kidding me? This is why. I'm sorry. I want to close this. Okay. First of all, that's why Defense Boost 3 max needs to be removed. And 2 max, and I don't even know if there's Defense Boost max, but the maxes need to be removed. What you just saw was a 15 million damage attack get cut down to 700,000. 15 million. That's not 2/3. Defense Boost 3 is 2/3. 2/3 of 15 million is not 700,000. And it's a max metal with 2 boosts on it. Plus stat boosts and all kinds of crazy stuff on top of that. My average is 15 million every single time. That metal just did 700,000 because Defense Boost 3 max is glitched out. He did 116 times the damage I did. And he gets to go first again. But my Defense Boost 4 has to proc, so look, it won't hit every time. It'll hit sometimes. Even if I put 2 on, or 3. I put in 3 Defense Boost 4s on, I accidentally deleted one of them. I accidentally copied backwards the wrong way. I would have 3 and I would put them on one Keyblade and just completely stop them. Look at that, like... If 15.7 million? Are you shitting me, bro? I better be able to... No. A Defense Boost 2 max. These are high score challenge medals no one else in the fucking planet has. I bet you his 3rd Keyblade, if I even make it that far, is Defense Boost max. There's no Defense max anywhere for us people that came in late or have to make new accounts. It's so fucking stupid. It's exactly why I'm losing. If it was a fair battle of who could activate more defense boosts, it is a max. There's a 100% chance of winning PvP against anyone. What's the point in me trying to beat him? There shouldn't be a wall for me. I have the most powerful medals in the game, period. I have them all, and they're all maxed out. So why are you letting my absolute power be blocked by a maxed medal? It's so silly, Square. That's so silly. And I'm gonna keep spamming you every single day until you fix it. And I'm gonna keep trying to reach top 10,000, even though you put the incessant need to put max medals in the game, which only like 500 people on Earth have. And I just keep happening to run into those fucking idiots that have it. So you're either gonna give it to all of us for free, or you're gonna remove it from PvP. It's all fine and dandy against a raid boss. It's not the same thing when they can block 100% of... What's next? Defense Boost 4 max so that we can never be hurt again? What's the point? What's the point in blocking 83% of the damage 100% of the time? For bosses, sure, that's cool, because you got that. But now we're talking about real people who actually have feelings when they put power like this into a Keyblade. I mean, it's like nobody even noticed that I did no damage at all because they blocked it all. I feel like I'm the only one paying attention sometimes to this stupid shit. Other people have agreed with me that Defense Boost 3 Max is unfair because only a few people have it. That's not fair. Because whoever I keep running into It's at like 12,000. Like, I could go do this guy and he's got a max. I guarantee this guy has a max. Some random kid named Jerry. Watch. Defense boost 2. That doesn't mean his next medal. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a Keyblade with max. See, this is 2. Defense boost 2. So I'll do most of my damage here. I'm not sure why Lexaeus isn't hitting. Whatever. I'll fix that later. I have no defenses on this, so I can't complain about this Keyblade ring. He's probably going to do... Yeah, he's already doing more than me, I think. Yeah, he's doing more than me. I don't have a defense boost, that's why. But I'm done expecting to win this one. This one is the charge out. Okay, good job. Now watch. When I go to hit him, I bet he's got a max on this Keyblade. Look at how maxed it is. And he gets to go first, which is going to completely negate anything I just did. He's lowering my magic attack. Are you fucking kidding me? So not only do I have to defend all of it, he gets to attack 2 turns in a row. This is exactly why I'm confused. So I just lost because he got to attack first. There's no way I'm doing 14 million. I'd have to be incredibly lucky. No, I didn't do 14 million, and I'm missing a fucking medal at the end of my Keyblade. No, and he automatically wins because he had 2 turns in a row. I think it should keep fucking switching. Why does he, because he won, he gets to keep going? Wait, because you won one battle, you guaranteed to win them all? Is basically what you're saying, because if you set it from one round of Keyblades that do 2 turn attacks so that it would bleed off into the second Keyblade, why would it let that person get a second chance so they automatically win the whole game? Then I'm never going to win at this point. See, there's a lot of things that aren't fair about this PvP thing. A lot of medals they're allowing, there's a lot of bullshit that they're letting in, and I get that it just came out, but there's some things that you know better, Square Enix, like Defense Boost 3 Max should not have ever been allowed. I've lost 12 battles against people that do that. Like, they have it on every fucking Keyblade multiple times. And it's overkill. I went back and looked at this person's Keyblade, and there's 2 medals on their Keyblade that have 3 max. How? I don't understand if it's a high score challenge medal, how you got 2 of them. Unless you let them buy them from the store and nobody's mentioning that. It just seems kind of ridiculous that they have stuff no one else has. Oh, well, you probably have medals they don't. They are using old medals, first of all. Not sure how they're beating me. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with that 3 max, because my medals are way more powerful. I'm picking people with lower average strength than me, and they're kicking my ass. I'm confused. But that's fine. I'm going to move Lexaeus back over, because they're not letting me get this whole deal in the way it should be. And we can swap... who can we swap for Lexaeus that will do, like, ridiculous? You know, this could work right here. No, because he only does 1.1. There's the problem we're running into. It's interesting. It sure is. I don't understand how Axe is like my strongest. I know, I'm just trying to figure this stupid shit out. It's literally a pain. Yeah, he gets like a whole lot more scary at this point. Hmm. What if? Okay, so we have all three. Let's. Um. The question: do we have it maxed? Do we have a defense medal on 3 wishes? Yes, we do. So we should go first. Um. These three are PSM strength, defense, and the strength and defense. Okay. So. Oh yeah, I did it right. This will do a lot of damage. And then 162. We'll go with the person. Watch. I bet she's got defense boost, and that's why he's so low. But no. Players friendly battle. Okay. Let's see. I'll try this one. I'll try to cut down 2,000. Father Nick. Oh jeez. Look at this person. Look at this person. Okay, or he could have no defense boost at all, and I could have defense boost 4, and he could lose the first battle automatically by default. And rip. 13 million. Okay, not bad. I'm just gonna cut all of his damage. It's just cutting all of the damage. What are you trying to do that for? Did you just double cast that for no reason? Does he know it doesn't stack? And he still gets the... I won! Why did he get the turn? What the fuck? How does it determine who goes next? Confusion. I bet you he's got a defense medal on his Keyblade. And now it's going to be his turn to win. Come on. He just did like 8 million. When does he have double cast on every medal? Fuck off. Do the real cast. I'm just boosting for the next round. I almost beat him. No, I didn't. Dude, he beat me by 40 times. Whatever. My fucking turn, dude. I have defense boost 4. So does he. He cut 99% of my damage. Are you fucking kidding me? When he's not completely blocking it, he's completely blocking it. I hope he wastes all his damage because I did 3 points. Yeah, defense boost 4 is giving him trouble, and he ran out. He didn't measure. I won by default because he didn't measure his. I got lucky. He would have won if he'd hit that Hercules. That would have done like 4 million. So we got, for 1,000 points, we get a bronze. I think there's a reward for like another set of. I don't think these carry over. Point rewards. At 1,500 points, yeah, you get another one. We'll just give another try. See what happens. Should I just do that? I think I should just do that. And we'll pick like the weakest one, which isn't much different. 63,000 is weaker. Its defense is kind of good though. Of course. See, this is the problem, Square Enix. Everyone's got 3 maxes and I don't have it. Where's mine? I am Master Kyrie. I'm incredible at this game. How come everyone else has this fucking medal? And no, I'm not gonna apologize for using my language. That was bullshit right there that I just saw on my screen. That was 25% of what I should have had. But no, he has defense boost 3 max. I have 4, but mine has to process. It has to proc. It has to happen. If it doesn't happen, they get through. I don't know what I'm watching right now. He should have won. What the fuck? See, my defense boost only happened twice. It missed like 9 attacks. It's happening, but without a max defense boost 4. Ow, that hurt. What the hell is this shit? How are you? How the fuck are you doing that? I'm sorry, try hard much? How are you hitting 5 million on a Marluxia? Nah, dude. Nah. I'm gonna have that looked at. I'm gonna have somebody look at this guy. Tell me if he's cheating. That's a Marluxia, dude. There's no way. It's not even an EX medal. See, I couldn't even. I'm sorry. How did you do 5 million per Marluxia? 3 times in a row, and 2 of them were copies. This better fucking hurt him. He's only got defense boost 2. He's probably got something dumb on his keyblade. What the fuck, bro? So you're gonna be cheap and boost your Axel EX? Of course you did. I get it, bro. You have defense boost 3 max, and that fucking completely helped you. Wasted all my energy on your fucking defense boost 2s. I don't understand how these people are more powerful than me. None of these medals are good. None of the medals they're using are fucking good. How are they doing more damage? And how come when I hit them, they almost always have a defense boost 3 max, or their defense boost 2 always procs every single hit? My, it's like my luck with these idiots is ridiculously low, so you can see why I'm kind of confused. Like, they're putting together dumbass metal sets and not even trying, and still almost completely decimating me. I have the more powerful setup on every Keyblade. I know I do. I've looked at it. My strength is way higher. It's just really confusing. Just don't understand that. And it's like, I could get another defense boost 4 for my third Keyblade, which I probably would just throw on my blank spot. Which I might actually do. I don't even need any of these girls. What the heck? They removed gold, so I think they fixed that gold was showing up. I think I have enough to level a tier 3. Pretty sure I have a tier 3 that I need to level up. Sort by special attack 1 is tier 3. And we sort by strength highest. I mean, you're already tier 7, right? So can't do that. Not that. If we evolve him, he can do 9.6. That's crazy. Marluxia. Evolve. 4.65. Wait, what does years change from? It changes from 2.8 to 7.1. If you evolve, it's 5.3 to 9.61, which is ridiculous. What does it require? I can't level him. That's kind of weird. That's the weird part. We could evolve this one. I can't actually evolve them. What's missing? Is it this thing? Is it because it's not glowing? Are you shitting me? Bro, is that really why? Are you serious? Well, you'll let me, won't you? Of course you will. Okay, this one's good for leveling. Oh wow, okay. And then power evolve. I need 4 more to do another. Let's sort by. Okay, and power. Evolve. Okay, I have 10, which means I can do this twice. But I need to level up Cloud, which is the problem. I don't have more clouds. So... yeah, it's just a bit of a biatch to try to... oh, there it is. Okay, how much does this increase everything? Oh, yeah, that did... so let's get better. Stop it! New metal can go on a charge slot if I have one. Put that. Wait, what? This can't go here. What? Not how it works. Okay. Ready then. Defense boost. Most damage. And I am currently doing that wrong. Actually, did I use my last try? I did not see. Because I'm still trying to figure out the best way to set up this stupid thing. I think I'm out. Yeah, I'm out of daily tries. And if you buy the 3,000 jewel pack, you get extra 5 tries every week. Actually, I think it just adds 5 tries. I don't think it adds 5 tries per day, does it? That would be kind of unfair. I have 1,100 points. I'm ranked 12.4 thousand. Ranks assuming I can reach top 5,000, which I think I can manage. I get a gold ticket, which is pretty cool. It's very overkilled. If you do get one. It looks like top 10,000 and below gets 3 silver, which is really good, and 2 bronze, which is really overkill. Anything below 10,000 to 12,500 gives you 3 bronze and 2 silver. Hi. I'm streaming. Do you have cigarettes? And then I think they're rewarding some people for being lower end, so 3 bronze. And then right above that it's 2, and then a silver. And then 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 2 and 1, which isn't the same as this. 3. Because with this 3 you have a higher chance of getting enough to level up. This just gives you more diversity. And then it gets to the point where it's just giving you all of them, starting from 5,000 and below, which is not easy to get because everyone's got Defense Boost 3 Max, which I explained to Square Enix in a letter, needs to be removed, or it needs to be mitigated to a different lobby, because I wasn't around when that stuff was around. So unless you're throwing it to us now, which I know you're not, because you just gave out a bunch of abilities that were not Defense Boost 3 Max, or 4 Max, or even 2 Max, people are mitigating 7/8 of my damage. Like, or 2/3 or whatever. It's like 66% of my damage. 100% of the time. So, it's no point. And you can lower their defense 60% 100 times. And they will still... It's broken. There's no way. I've watched my metal hit that lowers 60% of the enemy's ground defense, which is supposed to affect players. And it still didn't hit him, and I'm like confused as to why it's doing that. That should have chopped right through defense boost 3 max, because that means they would only block 6% of the attack, right? But the attack didn't do any damage at all. It's 0 damage, even though it was completely buffed all the way around to itself. So why is it in PvP? Why isn't it in a different lobby or not at all? So that we have to hope for chance that we get the kill instead of just being OP or veterans. Like, come on. I shouldn't have to have been around since the game came out to be able to win top 10,000 on PvP and hold it. But the people with defense boost 3 max are everywhere. So they're never going to let me reach 10,000 because they're the ones guarding the gate to 10,000. Every time I get past 10,000, I've actually got to 7,000 by beating someone who had defense boost 3 max who had accidentally messed their keyblade up like earlier and ran out of SP and automatically gave me the win. Had they attacked with their 2 full Lexiuses that they missed for some reason and didn't put gauge 0 on, they would have completely destroyed me. And that was just their second keyblade. There wasn't even the third one. That means I won the first one, because I guess they didn't expect to win it. They were probably buffing, which was what it looked like. Because I saw a bunch of Vexens and stuff roll out. And then the next round they messed up. They put 3 Lexiuses, 1 hit, but my attack boost 4 blocked most of it. And then the other 2 couldn't activate because he didn't have 21 SP left. Because it's 7 times 3, basically. He takes like 7 or 6 or something like that. And, actually I can look. It's 6, I think. No. I'm busy explaining this to people. It is... Where the hell is he? Here he is. Yeah, he's 6 gauges. Well, that's nuts. And I have gauge 1, so it's only 5. And this guy had 3 of them in a row. 1 had gauge 0, and the rest were just stock Lexius. I think they only power themselves, because it says 1 attack, so that's him. And he doesn't power the next metal at all. So, he can only power himself. So I don't know what the point of the other 2 were, is just to get bonuses, or what. And the only reason I won is because I had my Lexius completely boosted, and he did like 20 million. Which, I know the secret to Lexius, and I'm never telling you, so. If you don't know how Lexius activates, you're not super hardcore like me. Because I make him do nuts damage. And it's annoying when defense boost 3 max blocks 66% of a 20 million hit. That's ridiculous. And completely unfair. If a defense boost 4 accidentally procs and stops it, I'm not going to be mad. Because that's like once in a million. That's so much damage it probably isn't even going to activate. And if it does, then we have the same chance. Because I have 2 Keyblades running the same exact metal with higher rates. So unless he has an entire Keyblade of fucking Lexius Plus with attack boost 900 max, which isn't a thing, he's never going to beat me in terms of score. But the stupid defense boost max, you can just step all over enemies without doing... They're using vintage medals from when the game came out, and they're kicking my fucking ass. If they didn't have defense boost 3 max, I would obliterate them completely. Just one of my medals does 20 million damage. The other 3 do 8 to 9 million apiece. They wouldn't have max, but I would have 4. They're still not getting 7/8 of me 60-something% of the time. And sometimes it hits every single time they hit me. And it procs it almost 100% sometimes. But there's a chance for me to lose, which is what makes it fair. And it really shouldn't even be, there really shouldn't even be any defense boosts at all. But if there are going to be, they shouldn't always happen. That's not fair. So, there's so many YouTubers that are like, look at my setup, and they have defense boost 6 maxes all over the fucking place. They have all these ridiculous medals that are so overpowered, nobody even understands how they work. And they've won so many PvPs already. They have like 30 wins for some reason, and it's because they have defense boost 3 max and 2 max and defense boost max, and it's not fair to everyone else to watch them make a bunch of money on the game to buy upgrades to make themselves even more powerful because they have one medal that's completely overkill or one ability. It's not fair. I have Lexius, but I had the same odds of drawing a Lexius as everyone else. I didn't just pull from a magic pot that only Master could get it from. I worked my ass off to get those points, and I drew it, and I got that sucker right away. You know how many times I drew from Lexius Plus? 17 times. Do you know what that means I had to do? That means I had to kill Lexius in the event to round 9 without Lexius Plus as my medal, which is absolutely unheard of. And I had garbage medals compared to his strength. He just stepping all over me. But these people are just given stuff because they've been playing the game longer. That's ridiculous. No. It should know how long you've played. It should determine which medals you have and put you in a specific lobby with people of the exact same strength. A little bit lower than you and a little bit higher than you. When it tells me that someone is 30,000 strength weaker on their defense and their attack than me, and they have 4 defense boost 4s, that's not fair, because I'm never going to hit them. When they all have, every Keyblade has a defense boost max of some sort, that's not fair. They're not weaker than me. They could obliterate me, because they could stop all my damage, and they could tap me and kill me and beat my score. It's silly. It's so silly. You could put tier 1s and beat me if you had a defense boost 3 max, because I'm never going to do enough damage because you're blocking it all. And then you can go dunk, 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 and beat my score. It's fucking annoying and childish. And that's exactly what happened earlier. I didn't catch it on camera because it was yesterday that I tried to play before I passed out from being tired at Kings Island. Is right before I went to bed, I got on and did my 5 tries because I hadn't played all day. I left early in the morning, didn't play all day, came back home, played, and like I think it was the 3rd try, I found this weird person who had all vintage medals. They didn't have anything from the last year at all. It was all from last year. And they're tier 1s and tier 2s, right? Maxed out. None of them are tier 7. They're not rarity 7 at all. They're not like boosted or nothing like that. There's no crazy stats. They're just normal. This guy has all attack boost 5 maxes on every medal with whatever, you know, gauge 0 or whatever on every single one of them. So he doesn't have to use any gauges. He doesn't have any Kyrie EXs or nothing. But because he has the 3 max and it's on every Keyblade, it's like you can't hurt him at all. He could sit there and just rotate the Keyblades all day, and you're not going to hurt him. Because he has defense boost 3 max. I think he had 2 defense boost 4s, so when he wasn't completely stopping 66% of my damage, he was stopping 7/8 of my damage. If I can explain, that's like basically 91% of my damage all the time. And I don't know what outfit he was wearing, but every piece of it was different. So I'm assuming he had a full setup of like 20-something% boost to the processing rate of the skills, like defense boost 4. So it would always hit, no matter what, like 89% of the time, which is ridiculous. I only have like 2 pieces of armor that even do that. I don't even think I have an ability that does that. I might. But that's not even close to what this guy was wearing. And on top of that, it's like his Keyblade is so maxed out, I can't even humanly believe how he reached level 40. And is at level... The dude was probably at level 400 and something. Like, he's really up there in Lux, and I'm not sure how he did it with those medals that he's fighting with. But he had all like this ridiculous stuff, and it's like over the top, and he completely destroys me by like 100 times my score. I did like 1,000,000 damage. He did like almost 100 million damage with some old ass medals and a defense boost. How? How? Cheater? Question mark? These are tier 1s and tier 2s that have not been maxed out or evolved. And he's doing like 1,000,000 per fucking hit. I can't see what his percentages are. I can't look at him. I can't see if he's cheating or if he's just the most OP veteran I've ever seen. But that's an example of how bullshit Defense Boost 3 is. When it's maxed completely out. If he just did 4 out, of beat his ass. Even if he hit 100% of the time. I had 2 Keyblades that did it. He only had 1. The other Keyblade had some random stuff on it to boost his second turn. It was like some old medals that did 2 turns or something, or a certain number of attacks, and he puts them at the end so they wrap back around. And it does that for PvP. And he's just like dunking me. He's doing like virtually no damage, and yet compared to what I'm doing, it's fucking absolutely ridiculous. And he still gets like 100 million somehow. And I'm looking at the zeros going, there's no way that's right. And he wins. And I looked at mine and I have 6 numbers after my 1. That's like 1,000,000, right? So that makes him in 100 million. How? I don't even think he had a medal over tier 3. Like, he had to have hacked the stats on the medal and just got away with it for now, I guess. Because I've never seen any tier 3, unless it was like the new tier 7s or the new rarity 7 stars, that could even do close to 100,000 per hit. And this dude did 1,000,000 per hit on multiples. So, and that's one Keyblade he did 100 million on. He didn't do 10 million. I counted it twice. I even took a screenshot. I don't even know where that's at. It's around here somewhere. I have 500 fucking photos of people with ridiculous scores on Black Ops. So, what is this? Evolve medals. Oh my god. No, it's not. It's the fucking... I hate it. So, they've changed it up. Why is this one loading? This one's not. I already have it. I don't want to level it up. You suck. These are evolvement. These are for tier 1, 2, 3s. Afterwards, it just gives you the medal, anyways. Who boosted? Because it wasn't me. Was it me? No, I don't remember boosting. What is the point of SIDS? What is the point? There's only 3 of them. This doesn't make any sense. Neither does any of this stuff. It's not really PvP. It's more like, who's played longer? Sort of bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. Or the people who just jumped on who are like, I have 5 Lexiuses because I had $100 to waste. It's silly. There's no balancing. Put those people in lobbies with other people that have ridiculous setups. I have hardcore style. I don't spam for medals. Once I get a medal, I work on the medal. I don't go and spam for 500 of them. Like some people. And I think it's unfair that they can do that. You should only get 1 of the medal. Period. It's silly. I don't even know where this multiple bullshit came from. Because if you look at my Keyblade setups, you'll see I don't have a single medal that's even copied once across any Keyblades. Because I'm always used to having that one ultimate setup. And there's other people who have so many of every medal that they could literally sit and obliterate you for days on end. And not even get through their fucking first row of medals. Because they're so stacked. It's like the one dude I saw a picture of. This is stupid, by the way. It shouldn't even happen. He drew Lexius Plus, and it gave him all 8. Every medal was Lexius plus. No idea how he did it. I'm pretty sure he cheated. But he has 8 Lexius pluses and 5 orbs. That's really dumb. Because when he pulled the last one, apparently they all got multiplied and he showed that they were all 5 orbs. Pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. Could be a glitch. I'm calling bullshit though, because I'm pretty sure it only does it to one of them. And there were like 3 of them boosted, so that guy could put them all on his Keyblade and just like fart on you and you would die. There'd be no way, like, unless you had a defense boost max, which you could stop all the damage with. Or what? My Lexius does between 13 and 25 million. 25 million when I have it set up a specific way. And this one dude I fought yesterday, it did like, it made me shit myself. It did like 7,000 damage and I was so confused. I mean, 7,000, even 66% of 25 million. Even 66% of 13 million. Let's take, you know, a time to think about the math. He only has defense boost 3 max. I'm always doing the same damage. I've used that medal so many times already. I know exactly how much damage it's always going to do. Almost damn near to the same exact number. How the hell do you get 7,000 from 13 fucking million? Because of a defense boost 3 max. And I had a negative 60 on 2 of my medals, and he did like 0 damage. Which means his defense boost 3 max did no damage. It did nothing. It was like 6% defense. So I basically did 94% damage, because they were max medals. And they did no damage at all. None. And his defense was half of mine. I'm sorry, but I think the game might be broken at this point, where I'm starting to realize that the math is not truthful. Either everything I'm seeing is wrong, or everyone is fucking cheating. Because I'm seeing people with lame-ass medals that aren't 7 orbed, like these medals down here. They're not 7 stars. That are using that medal specifically without it being maxed completely out, as far as it will go as of now, that are crushing the medal that I just got from the draw. That is the same medal with a boost, with 7 stars, with the max, with all the goods and gobs, and will hit for like 9 million, and it'll do poof like 9,000. Why is it broken? Why? I got Foo, or is it Foo? Swap medals. It is, yeah, it's Foo. This fucker does like 6 million damage. So why doesn't this? I get that's a tier 3, and this is a tier 2. But what about this one? Don't even do close. Like the tier 2 to tier 3 difference is absolutely ridiculously like huge. Maxed out, right? And I get, you know, that's twice as much for a bonus. You know, it's 50 versus 100, but that's not the difference I'm seeing. The difference I'm seeing from 2 to 3 is like 10 times as much damage. So Fu will do 5 or 6 million, and then that's him being at the end completely maxed out. And then I put Donald at the end on the 3.00, which is the same exact Keyblade, with the exact same medals coming before him, and he'll do like 100,000, and I'm like, but that's less than he does without the 7 stars. Why am I doing less damage with an attack boost that actually hit? And I have my, like, I'm confused. What, game broken, question mark? And Lexius sometimes won't, when he hits, he won't do the same damage, even though the Keyblade's never changed. It actually gets stronger. I always put him right here in Spirit slot, so he does maximum damage, and He'll do 25 million, 24.9, 24.9, 25 million, 26 million, and then all of a sudden he'll do 13 million, and I'm like, it's the same exact enemy I've been rushing the whole time. It's the raid boss. Nothing's changed. Not even my friend medal. Why did he all of a sudden just do half of his damage? For no reason. I haven't even gotten struck yet. Because now I kill raid bosses in 2 turns? Why are my numbers changing? Why are things not the same? Somebody's breaking the game. Fix your shit. It's getting annoying. It's annoying. It's getting annoying when the raid boss last time for weekly was so fucking hard to kill that, what was it? A triple cast Lexius, which the second and third cast did a combined 20 million or so, 21 million or something like that I did, I counted. And then a friend Lexius, and these are Lux Plus Plus medals, by the way, with attack boost 5, I think. It's 5 max with Lux Plus Plus, so it's like, it's 66% Lux out of every amount of damage. So that one hit for 23 million, I think, because of the way they had it on the end too, but they had like a bunch of crazy shit going on, and this guy had like raid boss damage extras and stuff like that, and the raid boss still didn't die in 5 turns, and I'm just like, what? It only has double health. This is 5 times as long as it's supposed to be going on, and he kills me, and I have to wait for my friends to kill him because they're funny like that, and they'll kill him, and it won't tell me until about 5 minutes later. So I'm waiting like 20 minutes while killing this thing, even though it only has double health. And it usually takes me like 3 minutes to kill the one with half of its health. So, and the defense isn't much different. So all the medals are seeing about the same damage, or just a little less, Not enough to make it take 5 times as long, which is just absolutely annoying. I don't know why they did that. Because it's the same boss that we did a couple weeks before that. It's the exact same health and everything. But I guess because Lexius is out, they made it really hard to kill it. I don't understand that. And I'm always... that's confusing. It's like I beat this thing up 90% of the day, every day until it goes away. All the raid bosses, always. I just haven't done it to this one. I kicked it a few times, but that one wore me out. 15-20 minutes a piece, and every time I look down at my phone, he's still dying, and I'm like, oh, how are you still alive? That's ridiculous. 4 Lexius pluses with attack boost 5 max and Lux plus plus, and 6 max and gauge 0, and what have you, and the triple cast Kyrie into the ridiculous medal that I'm like, and they're all like, there's millions upon millions upon millions of damage, and we're just equivalently talking about a 2-turn kill, and this thing is taking 20 turns to kill for some reason, because it does so much damage when it hits you that you have to start all over, because you don't even realize it killed you, and when you look down you realize you've been dead for like 10 minutes. And at some point I get tired of just even trying, so I just kept touching the same exact spot over and over. And don't even get me started about Unicross, where I'd like to be the highest damaging player, but I have to do the Keyblade a certain way to do the most damage, to do MVP. And other people they're like 14 seconds ahead of me for some reason. Even though I jumped to the boss like a minute before they ever arrive. Like, I rushed through to the end and kill like the pink Agricus and make the raid boss spawn, and I'm already there. And then like a minute later somebody rolls up and they get more damage than me, when I've almost killed the whole boss. And I've killed way more enemies on the way there too. And I know for sure I won, but this person still beat me. It's sort of confusing thing. Sort of like how I saw, was it earlier when they showed the weekly walk is uh how I thought it was like something trillion. I've actually seen people, one person get a trillion, and I'm 100% they weren't legit. It wasn't even a clan, it was one fucking person. That's got to stop. The cheating, I'm pretty sure, and this isn't a thing against the clans, but I'm pretty sure someone on Volpace is cheating really bad. Because they are 10, is it billion or trillion ahead of us? I'm pretty sure it's trillion ahead of us all the time. We were half, now they're way stronger than we are. Unicornus is the leader of all the clans. That's already been, it's not disputed. The master said it was so. It's embarrassing that they have more than double our strength. I don't see why our clan isn't trying as hard. I'm giving it everything I fucking have. So it's kind of, it's silly that we should be in first. And yet it's the other clan because it's like a girl or something. I'm pretty sure it's because there's a girl as the leader. I'm almost sure of that. And it's like not even the good one either. No one knows as much as I do about the specific tasks each master was given, but Ira was supposed to be the master to take his place, and it's like they're showing this goofy story about the players making their own thing, and everyone's on Volpez's clan. And what is the point of the story if none of this is matching at all? Is what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense at all. It does not even make sense. You could go through theater and be like, none of this is even. How are they going to explain it in Kingdom Hearts 3? I mean, I know you're going to try to explain it, Square Enix, but you done goofed. How are you going to explain that your Kingdom Hearts mobile game has the wrong clan as the fucking leader? You can't even just pull the game and tell us that we are winning. Have we ever won a game? Because I don't know. I could probably look and see. But I'm pretty sure we've never won a weekly. Ever. As long as I've been here, for like a year, I've never seen Unicornus win the weekly. Which I think would be kind of cool. But we're not. And we've been losing by at least double since I've been on. And it's only getting worse for some reason. So, what the hell is going on? There's, like, something wrong. More than double? That's a whole lot of difference between one clan to another. You would think this being a competitive, have fun, try hard game, you would be closer to even. Especially for whoever is supposed to be the clan leader. And that makes Unicornus Master Era the clan leader. Why would they, the snake or whatever, be having, the fox, have more than double? They're not even the most popular one. I don't understand why they have more. Did people just randomly pick whatever team they want and they didn't think about it? I get that it's like freedom of choice and, oh, well, maybe they have stronger people. Somebody's going to be a smartass and say what we already know. But what we don't understand is why they're not closer together. More than double is a lot of difference. I don't understand why so many more powerful people are on the other squad and not on all the rest of the squads to make it leveled. It's confusing. It's like the morale difference between each one is completely different. I try to keep the morale up on Unicornus, but these guys make it really hard when they're like, "Oh, we're not gonna win anyways. We're gonna lose by double." Well, I don't know what to tell you. I've tried to explain this to Square Enix, and they still have no clue why everyone picks Volpez. No one actually understands why all these people picked Volpez, and apparently it started from the beginning, from what I could figure out of a game where the whole backstory was that Unicornus was the biggest clan and they're the leader of all the other clans. Why in the hell would everyone pick Volpez, knowing that Volpez isn't even? Is it because Volpez leads? Oh, you know what? You know, it's probably that stupid part in the story where Volpez makes their own rebellion. So, yeah. But we're talking about a bunch of emo kids that probably picked Volpez. Because they sound like people that would want to rebel, right? If we're going to be stereotypical about this, since that's what everyone seems to be doing. We're going to just pick the thing that everyone thinks is always happening. That's silly. Why isn't it closer together between all the clans? Why is it so damn far apart? You guys saw the walk? They were way more than half of our Lux. That's crazy. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Even if there were 300 times as many, it should still be very close together. Because some people were going to counter that balance by trying even harder. And to get enough of them together, then you close the gap. Why is the gap getting so fucking far apart? Why is everyone leaving Unicornus? It doesn't make sense. That's not even how the storyline runs. Yeah, Master Era still has a lot of work to do in the storyline, and they're making it seem like in the game like we're dying off or something. Like we're actually going to end up in third place. At some point, we're going to be in last place. Everyone's going to be laughing at our fucking clan, and nobody's going to take us seriously at all. And of course, none of the big YouTubers I've seen are even on Unicornus, so they don't even have to fucking worry about being embarrassed. That every single week that goes by, we're down further and further, and we're not sure why. I don't see that people are just disappearing. I just don't understand it. I'm confused. Why? It's not like winning is that important, but it doesn't make sense. It's silly, and it makes no sense at all. And I'm not sure why it bothers me so much, but a group of girly foxes shouldn't be the leader of the leaders. Plain and simple. That's how the storyline runs, don't it, suckers? She goes off and makes a rebellion. She doesn't dominate everybody else. Why would everyone pick Volpez? Because it's a fox? I don't even think that many more people are in Volpez, so that means that there's a bunch of tryhards in Volpez. Why? Again, why are they more than double us? Why wouldn't it just equalize? You would think that people would want to be better when they're in Unicornus. I have went from doing horrible to doing top 1,000 every fucking time that this comes by. And we're talking like 100 billion Lux, which is an amazing difference. Full Keyblade of Lux Plus and Lux Plus Plus. And still, the gap is like stretching further apart from clan to clan. And I'm not sure why. It's almost like this week, it's almost like all our people quit playing so they can play PvP. It's like they quit farming Lux so they can play PvP. But I did both. I got like 80 million Lux or something like that in one try. And I did that like 10 times, so I got almost a billion Lux. And then I did a few PvPs, and then I got a little more Lux, and then I did some PvPs. And it's like, it seems as if a bunch of other people did not do that. They just played PvP and were like, oh, it sucks, I quit playing the game. And a bunch of our people left. It's exactly what it looks like. Our Lux went poof and just completely dropped. And not only that, but their Lux went way higher than it usually is. Way higher. So, did they just not care about PvP, or... I don't understand it. Their groups are not that strong. I've seen some of their top tier people. They're not that powerful. And even if they were, it should, like I keep repeating, the gap shouldn't be as far apart as it is from clan to clan. And it's getting annoying that Defense Boost 3 Max is in the game. Our clan is completely failing for some reason. even though I keep trying to motivate them. And we're not just talking about like my 25 member clan. I'm talking about like all of Unicornus, however many hundreds of thousands or millions of people or whatever is in it. They're completely failing at staying on top or second place. They can't even seem to hold very long. I don't think there's much life left in this clan, and if this clan falls too much further behind as the Unicornus, people will laugh at us, and it will be not fun, and it will suck, and we're gonna be dominated by a bunch of furry, fox-tailed girls, if you will, when we are the leaders of our clan, and all of our basically our interns are just like going off and not playing at all. Whereas we were close to, actually, I think we were catching up to just over half of their Lux, and then all of a sudden they have like 1.5 times as much, which is completely a whole different ballgame. That's almost double, and it makes no sense. A bunch of our clan members just got a bunch of Lux Plus Plus with Lexius Plus boosted and maxed out, which is ridiculous Lux, and they have multiples of each, and I'm borrowing those while using my own. And their clan just steps on us in terms of Lux this week. Completely different number than it was last time. So, A, they either all have full medals of Lexius. B, a couple of them could be cheating. I wouldn't be surprised if someone on every clan is cheating. Or C, our clan just gave up and is getting stepped on slowly. Which is exactly what I think is happening. I think a bunch of people in Unicornus probably transferred over to their clan, which explains the massive change in score, which I've been monitoring very closely every week to see if we're getting closer to winning against their clan, because I really wanted us to be on top, and it just completely changes numbers, and we're just me and my friend Bunny are like, what is the hell? What in the hell is wrong with people? It looks like a shit ton of our people just switched over to their side, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. And we don't know, understand, we don't know why, we don't know if they manipulated a bunch of people to leave, or if people just lost their damn minds and quit playing the game, or what. I've been going on for like 40 minutes about this, but that's a serious issue when that many people change their mindset at the same time. It's confusing, and I don't understand how many people were affected, but it's a lot. What? You need my help with what? With help with what? She should have clothes on the bed. I washed a bunch of outfits already. Check the bed. I'm just saying, check the bed. You're like, before you. I asked you some questions you don't have to be asked about. I'm not. That you, instead of checking first, you bugged me. It's not my fault. What? It's not my fault. What? You could check to see if I did them. Oh, I asked us, did you wash her outfit? And then you like want. You're like, well, go check that. I did them. I did my outfits the other day. Yeah, I have piles of clothes washed. There's outfits upon outfits for everyone. I didn't even remember that till I started doing it. I didn't even need to do clothes because there should be an outfit. But I'd go on for hours about how weird this massive changes are, and I don't know what the fate of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is, but it looks like 3's getting closer. And I'd love to bitch about this endlessly until people cannot stand it anymore, which is usually my favorite thing to do. Usually gets lots of attention and lots of hate, but I try to ignore the second part of it because I like attention. I just don't like it when people are hateful. But I'm very confused. This game is starting to like become a whole different ball game. It was like exciting to get better, and now it's like, man, I can't get better because these people are invincible, like sort of deal, or they're all leaving me alone. and my clan's getting slowly destroyed more and more. So I'm going to take a break and what time is it? 8:30. I'm probably gonna get back on at like 1 o'clock. I'll get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and then I'll be on for some more Septec because we still need to get some stuff done on Septec. But on Kingdom Hearts, that just you've heard my part of it, and it's up to you to decide whether you think I'm right or wrong. It's not really up to me. I'm just expressing my opinions, my beliefs, and you should do that for you as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a follow, like, subscribe, tweet. I don't really give a shit what you do. It's all up to you, and I can't make you do anything you don't feel comfortable doing anyways. So do your thing, and I'll do me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I don't explode before the next one. Peace.